Those are all books, and I got them all for $30. Carrying all of those was probably like the hardest part of it. I brought coffee with me, and I don't know why, but I was carrying 2 full bags of books before I finished my coffee, and it was so bad. Anyway, let's do a little book haul. Let's start. I'm going to dump them all out because there's some books that I have to talk about first. 3 bags full of just books. Most of them are paperback because I prefer reading paperback, but some of them I do have some hardback. I also don't have room for any of these, but it's okay. I'm gonna find room. I will find space. Also, if you're wondering why I buy books even though I don't have space, it's because my dream is to have a home library, and a library can only be counted as an actual library if it has over 1,000 books or something. I think this year I'm gonna have about like 250, next year 300, and then slowly, you know, I'm gonna have to get a storage unit because like this is like too much. So I'm looking for a specific book because I was able to get an entire series, and I had to look around for them because they weren't in the same spot. I'm gonna count how many books I got as well. This was the first book that I got, A Wrinkle in Time. It like spoke to me. Oh no. Second book. The first book was some classic book that I need to find. It's probably in the bottom of one of these bags. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 books for $30. I got this book at the summer book sale, and I didn't know that it was part of the series, and it's the second book, but I remember the book, right? And I found the first book. This is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett, and it's in Oprah's book club. And so now I have the first and second book, but then at the end I also got the third book, but this is a hardback, but it's fine. Like, this is a huge book. This is the third book in the series. I think there's 4 or something. I also don't have room underneath my bed, which is where I usually put them, so I'm gonna have to remove some things from underneath my bed. I want to take a photo of this actually. This is so cute. I'm gonna make it look really performative. Every single book needs to be a view. All done. I have Mary Higgins Clark, Just Take My Heart. It is about, I don't know. Fans will be as excited as ever coming down the home stretch. I think this is the mystery. And then I also came across the Agatha Christie section, and I got all of the books because if you didn't know, my favorite author was Ruth Ware, and they call her the contemporary Agatha Christie, so I've decided that I need to start reading the OG. So I have a collection now of Agatha Christie books. Death on the Nile. There was another version of it, but it was like an older version, and the text was really small and it was single space. And this one's better. It's still small, but it's fine. And then I have Elephants Can Remember. Most of these are part of the same mystery series, which is good because then I can follow the same character. Third Girl, The Murder on the Links, and then there were none. I'm pretty sure I started this book last year and I never finished it because it was a library loan and I never finished it. And then I have City of Ashes and City of Glass. It doesn't have the cover, but it's fine. The book is still here. I don't know. I think I have the first book, but let me check first. Okay, so I don't. I have another Cassandra Clare book. I don't have the first book yet, but I read the first book like in the 7th grade. And then I have a Jeffrey Archer book. He usually writes thriller and mystery books, but this is like short stories and there's like romance and stuff. So hopefully it'll be nice. And then I have The Heart Goes Last by Margaret Atwood. One of the volunteers put this down and I was waiting for her to leave so I could take it because Margaret Atwood, love her. And then I have Brideshead Revisited. This is from Indigo. You can tell by the cover it's from Indigo. Like, look, this is also an Indigo book. You can tell by the stickers that are so hard to come off. And it's basically vandalism because when you take it off, it takes a piece of the cover off too. I have these 2 books. This one's romance. This is probably about romance too. I don't know. We'll find out when I get to them. And then I have Race Against Time. I think this is one of the only non-fiction books I got. I feel like I know this book. I feel like I heard about this book before. And then I have Career of Evil about, this is also mystery, so we'll find out what that's about. This one is about a woman who travels the world and like stuff, and I thought that was cool because I want to travel the world. And then I actually don't like books like this, the format, the universe, but I got it because it's about a mother and daughter, and it's set in a bookstore, and it's second chance at romance. And then I have this hardcover called Untamed, and yeah, I don't know much about this one either. Oprah Winfrey has a little thingy on here. I don't know why I'm talking about Oprah, like I watch her show or whatever, but anyway. And then I have The Innocent Wife. This is also from Indigo, donated from someone. And then I have Murder, what is this called? Murder the Truth. It's about government, authoritarian governments and such. And I think that's so cool because I love reading about politics. And then I have an Ann Patchett. I don't know how to say her last name. Bel Canto. She wrote Tom Lake. I haven't read Tom Lake, but I heard it was really good. And then I have Tidelands, which is, the Daily Mail says, the author crafts her material with effortless ease. Her grasp of social mores is brilliant, the love story rings true, and the research is as ever of the highest caliber. Oh, I have a book from her called The Constant Princess, and that was fire. I totally forgot about that. Then I have 5 days left. It has some damage on it, but you know what? It's fine. Also, apparently you're supposed to freeze your thrifted books because of bookworms, but I've never done that before. So I should probably clean my bookshelves. But we'll probably not do that right now. Okay, and then I want to stand up. I have Eternal and the Water. And someone said, this luminescent story will never leave you. I loved it. Aww. Okay, and then I have Ann Tyler. It's a hardback, but it's 3 books in one. And originally, the 3 books sold separately, sold for almost $50. A steal, and it's in like perfect condition. I've never read anything from this author, but I'm assuming it's gonna be fire. And then I have Jodi Picoult. I have another book by her called My Sister's Keeper or something, which it was easy to read. I just never got into it because I had like other books that I wanted to read more. But hopefully we get to this. And then I have City of Women. It's about basically all the men were at war, so Berlin became a city of women is literally what it says on the back. And then I have Required Reading. This is from the library. I don't know why, but I think maybe it's because they get damaged or something, but the library will donate their books. And the thing about, I mean, like, it's nice and whatever, but it's like, this looks like a stolen library book. I wish you could like undo with the library's binding techniques, but you can't. You can't. They have like this strong ass tape. And then I have Miss Austen Investigations. The main character is, I'm pretty sure, Jane Austen or something. I love her. I think that's it. I think that is all my 32 books. I need to find somewhere to put them because my bookshelf is completely done. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I might just have to start doing a stack on the floor. I really don't want to do. Or I might have to find a stack underneath my bed. Until then, they're gonna just be all over my room. I definitely need to think of a system. I might just, should I get bookshelves for my walls? I mean, my room's already small as is, so getting more bookshelves. I might have to get bookshelves. Like right here, except I use my projector on this wall, so I can't put anything. Now I'm gonna put everything in my little library. I use this app called Library Thing, and it basically scans all your books. So every time I go out and I look at a book and I'm like, I don't know if I have that book or not, I just have to go on Library Thing, search it up, and I'll see if it's here. And I only do this for physical books. You can probably do it for like other books as well, like ebooks, not ebooks if you buy them, but like that's like, I don't understand that point. I should have over 300. I have 282 right now, so I should have 312. No, 314. I'm so 314. Oh my god, that's literally my birthday. Okay, bye everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a reading vlog because yes. Bye.
Lugaru, la vida, ciao, ciao, sia stata, ti vedo,